Download the My Hingham app today and report issues and get information on town government with ease. Available on the App Store and Google Play. You can submit service requests or gain information with just a few taps on your phone. Using the My Hingham app puts immediate access to town resources in the palm of your hand, including calendars of meetings and events, agendas for upcoming meetings, building permit filing options, online bill payment options, and info about our boards, committees, departments, and services. For more information, please scan the QR code on your screen.
Good evening. It is March 27th, 2025. I'm convening this meeting of the Select Board for the Town of Hingham. This meeting is being held remotely as an alternate means of public access pursuant to Chapter 2 of the Acts of 2023 and all other applicable laws, temporarily amending certain provisions of the open meeting law. You are hereby advised that this meeting and all communications during this meeting may be recorded by the Town of Hingham in accordance with the open meeting law. If any participant wishes to record this meeting, please notify the chair at the start of the meeting in accordance with Mass General Laws, Chapter 30A, Section 20F, so that the chair may inform all other participants of said recording. Is there anyone else recording? Seeing none, I note for the record that participating this evening for the Select Board is Bill Ramsey, Liz Klein, and myself, Joe Fisher. We will move on to the 2025 Annual Town Meeting Warrant Article discussion. And we have all seen the how do I describe it? We have all seen the budget, and we are now, I believe, prepared to move forward with a vote. We all have the budget documents before us. So at this point, I will accept a motion to recommend a total fiscal year 26 general government budget, which includes Select Board, Human Resources, Reserve Fund, Accounting, Information Technology, Assessing, Treasurer, Collector, Legal Services, Town Meeting, Town Budget, Town Clerk, Elections, Conservation, Community Planning, Land Use and Development, Bear Cove Park, Town Hall, and GAR Hall, all as presented in the total amount of $7,104,322. Is there such a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call vote. Bill?
Aye.
Liz?
Aye.
And I'm an aye as well. We move on to public safety. At this point, I will accept a motion to recommend the fiscal year police budget of $8,136,634. Is there such a motion, Liz?
So moved.
I will second. I will note for the record that Bill is abstaining from this. Roll call vote. Liz?
Aye.
Bill? I'm sorry. Liz? Bill's abstained, and I'm an aye as well. It passes. I will now accept a motion to recommend a total fiscal year 26 public safety budget, which includes the police, which has already just been voted on. It also includes fire, dispatch services, building, animal control, harbor master, and public safety utilities in the aggregate amount of $19,936,420. Is there such a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second, Bill?
Well, this includes police.
Yes, you can. You because it's already been voted on. You don't. There's no longer any.
Okay, then I will second the motion. I get it.
Okay, roll call vote. Bill?
Aye.
Liz?
Aye.
And I'm an aye as well. Just to be clear, once the motion's passed, once included in the aggregate, the need for recusal is now gone.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so now we move to the education budget. Is there a motion, and I will accept the motion, to recommend a total fiscal year 26 education budget, which includes the school department in the amount of $72,007,204. Is there such a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call vote. Liz?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
And I'm an aye as well. We move on to Public Works. I'm prepared to accept the motion to recommend a total fiscal year 26 Public Works budget, which includes the DPW highway, tree and park, transfer station, and sewer, all is presented in the aggregate amount of $11,097,631. Is there such a motion?
So moved.
There a second?
Second.
Roll call vote. Liz?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
And I'm an aye as well. We move to human services. I'm prepared to accept a motion to recommend a total fiscal year 26 human services budget, which includes health, Center for Active Living, and veteran services, all as presented in the aggregate amount of $1,054,599. Is there such a motion?
So moved.
Is there a
Second.
Roll call vote. Liz?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
And I'm an aye as well. We now move to culture and recreation, and I note for the record that the first three motions, Bill will be recusing himself. I'm prepared to accept the motion to recommend the fiscal year 26 recreation budget of $365,000. Is there such a motion?
So moved.
I second. Roll call vote. Liz?
Aye.
And I'm an aye as well. I'm now prepared to accept the motion to recommend the fiscal year 26 athletic field maintenance budget of $281,093. Is there such a motion?
So moved.
I second. Roll call vote. Liz?
Aye.
And I'm an aye as well. I'm now prepared to accept the motion to recommend the fiscal year 26 bathing beach budget of $40,002. Is there such a motion?
So moved.
I second. Roll call vote. Liz?
Aye.
And I'm an aye as well. I now move on to accept a motion to recommend a total fiscal year 26 culture and recreation budget, which includes library recreation, which has already been voted, athletic field maintenance, which has already been voted, bathing beach, already voted, historic preservation, and celebrations in the aggregate amount of $3,408,642. Is there such a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call vote. Liz?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
I'm an aye as well. We move on to the enterprise funds. I'm prepared to accept the motion to recommend a total of fiscal year 26 enterprise funds budgets, which includes South Shore Country Club and the Ware River Water System, all as presented in the aggregate amount of $16,814,023. Is there such a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call vote. Liz?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
And I'm an aye as well. We move on to debt service. I'm prepared to accept the motion to recommend a total fiscal year 26 debt service budget of $13,695,055. Do I hear such a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call vote. Liz?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
I'm an aye as well. We move on to employee benefits. I'm prepared to accept the motion to recommend a total fiscal year 26 employee benefits budget, which includes group insurance, OPEB, contributory retirement, workers' compensation, unemployment, and mandatory Medicare, all as presented in the aggregate amount of $18,769,305. Is there such a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call vote. Liz?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
And I'm an aye as well. We move on to the unclassified portion of our budget. I'm prepared to accept the motion to recommend a total fiscal year 26 unclassified budget, which includes property and liability insurance, in the amount of $1,870,580. Do I hear that motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call vote. Liz?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
And I'm an aye as well. I'm now prepared to accept a motion to recommend a total fiscal year 26 Article 6 budget in the amount of $165,757,781. Do I hear such a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call vote. Liz?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
And I'm an aye as well. We now move on to Article F, budgets. Is there a motion to recommend favorable action on Article F?
So
I'll
moved.
make-
I'm sorry.
I'll make a motion to recommend favorable action on Article F.
Second.
Roll call vote. Liz?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
And I'm an aye as well. I believe that concludes our motions. We now move to a budget forecast.
Quick budget forecast. We just wanted to show everyone that the budget is now balanced for FY26. We plugged in all the numbers that we recommended and you just voted, and we used $334,570 from the excess overlay account that was released by the Board of Assessors a week or two ago to close the gap for FY26.
That shows a shortfall of 0.
Yes.
Very nice.
Any questions?
No questions. Liz, any questions?
No questions. Thank you. Thanks, Michelle.
Bill?
Yeah, I just wanted to compliment the Tom, Michelle, Art, all the great work y'all did. Thank you for doing this. I know it's not easy. As you said, you had to cut $800,000 in places. Those are tough decisions, and respect the work you did and very much appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. I think the team pulled together and recognized the fiscal constraints and came up with a budget that satisfied those constraints. So again, Tom, Michelle, Art, and everyone else who worked on the budget, thank you very much. I am now prepared to accept the motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Roll call vote. Liz?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
I'm an aye as well. I'm adjourned. We are
Thank you,
adjourned.
everybody.
Bill,
Yay, thank you.
safe travels.
Thank you.
Take care.
We recognize that taking time to visit, call, or email our town departments to report issues in Hingham doesn't always fit your schedule. Are you looking for an easier way to communicate with the town? Well, now there's an easier way. With the My Hingham mobile app, you can submit service requests or gain information with just a few taps of your phone. To get started, simply download the My Hingham app from the Apple App Store or Google Play, or simply scan our QR code to get the access to the app that's best for your phone. Once you've opened the app, select the Submit a Service Request button. From there, you can choose the type of request you want to submit, whether it's a pothole, a fallen tree, or something else. You'll then be prompted to take a photo of the issue and provide a brief description. You can also use the app to track the status of your issue and receive updates. Using My Hingham puts immediate access to town resources in the palm of your hand, including calendars of meetings and events, agendas for upcoming meetings, building permit filing options, online bill payment options, information about our boards, committees, departments, and services. So why wait? Download the My Hingham app today and report issues and get information on town government with ease.